myself. Yes, by people of the gay community.
So you're in touch with them? They know they're thinking.
Let me tell you how much in touch I am with the gay community, Cliff.
Yeah.
When Heather Little White was alive and had a program running, God rest her soul, she had a program where she took gay prostitutes from off the street and female prostitutes, and she gave them a life skill. And she was looking around in the industry for artists to come to their graduation to give them a good time and to perform for them. And you know what, Cliff? No one was available. And she called Tony Rebel, the same Tony Rebel, the gay basher that everybody is trying to make him out to be. She called him and said, Tony, I'm having a problem. I have some prostitutes that I have taken up off the street and I've given them some skills and I've come time for their graduation. And I've been calling around to get artists to come and to give them a little motivation and from explain to them what it is. Nobody wanted to come. Tony Rebel said, we will come. We went to the graduation. We sang. I spoke. Tony Rebel spoke. We were looking at gay young men from inner city communities and all across Jamaica, rural communities of Jamaica. There were more men there than women. One woman was about 50-something-year-old and she had children going to Immaculate, and she said it was her prostitution that paid for them to go to school. And they came to their parents' graduation dressed in their Immaculate uniform. And when the function was over, I told Mrs. Little White that I wanted to take the girl guys into. They said they did not allow it, but because it's me, they would allow me to do it. And I took them into a room. It was about 18 of them, young men, no more than 20. And I asked them, what went wrong or what went right with you? How it is that you're in the streets doing what you're doing? And the stories were so overwhelming that even the staff members that were standing by, who had to listen because of confidentiality, were moved to tears. One boy was raped on his way from school in rain in Clarendon. Raped. And from that he said he does not understand himself. The other one was so cute. He was so handsome. He was raped by a neighbor in Portland, by his parents who left him with that man to overlook him, and he raped him.
And what did you learn from that experience, that encounter with those young gay men?
What I would learn from that experience was that Queen Ifrica could not have been an homophobic to sit down and to have young men confess to me as to why they are in their situation that they are in. And that is not the first time that we have taken that initiative to be fair in how we talk. But if I am going to be fair in how I talk, you must allow me to express my own views, and I must be free to express it where I want and when I want. If I don't do it in a way to say I'm slandering or taking away from anyone. So I did not incite any violence. I did not tell anyone to choose. I said what I believed in and what.
So let's set the record straight then let's set the record straight then, Queen Ifrica. Yes. You're not homophobic. You're not intolerant.
What does homophobic mean, Cliff?
Meaning you are.
I'd like to know the meaning.
As I understand it, you have a fear of people with same-sex sexual orientation.
And the story I just told you, did that sound like somebody who had a fear?
And that's why I want to hear you on the record.
No, but if I'm going to go on the record...
Yeah. In other words, you're saying to people, you are not homophobic, you're not intolerant. That's what I'm understanding you to be saying. I'm not homophobic, I'm not intolerant, but I insist on having my views.
That the gay community,
yes.
I think the gay community needs to have a fair conversation on how they defend their rights and not use bullyism and you see me? I don't have any phobia. Phobia is for fickle people. And I don't have any phobia. I'm phobia free.
Okay, let's go to the next controversial statement you made.
Yes.
Where you called on the Prime Minister to legalize marijuana.
Yes.
Why did you do it there?
It was appropriate. Because I think one of the reasons why the stadium was not full with people is because they maybe can't afford fear. because this is the situation that Jamaica has found ourselves in. We are in a very serious economical crisis, and because there is this fanfare taking place where everybody is telling the people partying and having fun, it is not really sinking into people that we are really seriously sinking into a very serious deluge. If it is that our leaders do not get responsible starting right now where our economical strength is concerned. America is the biggest of them all that you could use as examples. And more than 10 states have legalized marijuana, not for smoking and for walking around and frolicking, but for economical benefits, where it is that they understand that the consummation of marijuana is way beyond what they can do to stop people from using it in the many different million ways that marijuana can be used. Jamaica, however, like Mountain Peak Coffee, like Usain Bolt, like all the greats that we give to the world, marijuana is one of them. And whether we beat around the bush about it or not, everywhere you go in the world, everybody wants to come to Jamaica to have an experience in whatever way they use it to experience Jamaican marijuana.
So you are advocating then, Queen Ifrica, that the government should legalize marijuana and turn it into a massive economic activity.
And not just the marijuana that everybody would say, okay, she wants everybody walk on and smoke weed. But for the paper that it can make, for the oil that it can make, for the many, you can look it up. There's so many benefits, the medicinal benefits, where not only CNN, but all of these other stations, Sanjay Gupta and all these doctors are not afraid to tell you the benefits of this plant. It's a plant, Cliff. Come on now. When did we become so ignorant to the realities of what we face on a daily basis?
Again, I have to ask you though, Queen Ifrica, marijuana currently under Jamaican law is illegal.
I understand.
And a significant section of the Jamaican... Hold on. A significant section of the Jamaican family, frowns on its use. Okay?
Yes.
Much less...
Were you offended by Barry Shaban when you wanted...
No.
So that's where we speak from.
And what I'm saying, Queen Ifrica,
from.
Ifrica, what I'm saying to you, based on the reaction, a significant section of the Jamaican family frowns on the use of marijuana. Again, hold on, Queen, man. Hold on, but you don't hear my point yet. I
think it's a good time for me to introduce Tony Rebel to the discussion.
Hold on, but before Tony come in, Queen Ifrica, the point I want to make to you is this. Again, was that occasion the place for you to go there?
Cliff.
Yes.
Cliff, you're one of our most outstanding personalities, both sides of the media,
yes.
Right? If it is that you wanted to make an impression and to show somebody who Cliff Hughes is then, or what Cliff Hughes is about, Cliff Hughes is into media, so you'd like to make a presentation of media that everybody can say, yes, Cliff Hughes. Queen Ifrica is known to be a people artist. If you go into the streets and do a backpop about what I said and what I sang about, I can tell you out of 10 people, 9 will say nothing wrong. And you can always find 10 people to say, yes, 10 people behind one another said, because you know networking go to an editing and clippings and wait there too. to get points and views across. But the truth is, it is nobody is paying attention. All right, you see that silent majority that vote in the PNP government? Those are the people I represent in this country. That silent majority out of nowhere, I know everybody, I know people don't know who vote. They did not just vote PNP in because PNP was it, They vote PNP in because PNP was there. You understand? So if it is that 5 years down the road, you see the last Alpha Black in the house, that's a surprise.
Yes.
The silent majority.
One final one. Queen, have you been advised by the Ministry of Youth and Culture about the fact that they turned off your mic? Why?
It's when I come out stage, I realized some people saying to me that my mic was turned on, and I was like, really? Why?
So
why would you want to do that?
Oh.
I wasn't stripping naked and promoting slackness and lewdness. Look how our society, and me, everybody want to come down for, and look how our society clip you. You see what society we live in?
Yes.
And me, everybody want to come run down. No, man, I saw this thing go, man.
But I don't think everybody want to come run down for you, though, Queen Ifrica.
But you see,
I don't get that. I don't get that impression that people want. The views are mixed.
One day still, because them are sleeping now, you know. Most Jamaicans are sleeping now, you know.
Yes.
But them going wake up the sick cliffs, and them are going to wake up and them are going to say, what is happening?
They're already saying that.
And we are here on behalf of that voice, and we're not going to stop talk, because we don't come with ignorance, you know. It's solutions we're seeking.
All right, Tony Rebel is online. Hold it for us, Queen Ifrica.
Yeah, man.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good. The issue of space, time, and context. Some people have a problem with Ifrica's use of that platform to make and comment on those two topical, controversial issues that she went into, while others saying, well, nothing wrong, she's representing views of a significant number of Jamaicans. How do you see it?
How do I see it? Well, last year, I mentioned in my presentation that I would like to see Jamaicans uphold the marriage between a man and a woman, and I was torn apart by certain people, even knowing that statement that JFLAG sent to every media house. Now they are describing me as somebody who has this hatred for gays and all of these stuff. I just think that it is just hot air. Because, I mean, if you're an artist and you're a social commentator and you are on a stage, that must be expected of you. You know what I mean? That is what we're going to talk about. This is not Chitlin circuit where you just go up there and you sing some songs for some people who paying you to do that. We are social commentators. We talk about things that is happening in our society. And even though I hear Cliff mentioning that it was family and everything, but those issues are about family too, because legalizing weed, I mean, when Lord Gifford speak about it, it is accepted wherever he do that. Why is it that an artist can say to the Prime Minister, look, I think, Madam P, that, you know what I mean, look into it, just like how she can say she looking into the
why nobody never come out on that?
Hold on, Queen, hold on, please. Why, just like how she said she wants to look into the burglary law, yes. Why can't we go up forward and say, we want you to look into this? Professor Barry Chevron had a ganja commission. People have been talking about it. You see how many states in America this thing has been decriminalized or legalized, and how many countries in Europe. We are saying that the economic benefits for weed can be had here in